The next chapter is about to begin. Join us live every Tuesday and Thursday for brand new episodes of the American Contractor Show. Our mission is to bring you the latest tools, innovations, and knowledge to help you become the most informed contractor in your market. Knowledge is the ultimate power, and we are connecting you with the most knowledgeable minds in our industry. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. American Contractors, I hope you're ready. This one's for you.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the for changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I, as a contractor, appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
Good Tuesday, everybody. Lead meteorologist Sean Choquet here for our daily forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and our Supplement and Balance Claims. Check them out in the description below if you haven't already in any of our previous videos. So, weather headlines for today. If you're in Colorado, you might be seeing that it's snowing, and that's a true fact right there. We got minor hail risk in Texas today, but the record cold air that's causing that snow in Colorado right now is going to sweep across a good chunk of the center part of the country. We're going to check out what that means for the chance for severe weather this week, and we're going to check in on tropical storms Paulette and Renee, both of which formed over the course of this weekend, and will there be any more tropical systems to check in on this week. So here's that forecast for today. The only area in the country where there's any chance of any real hail possibilities is going to be here in Texas and parts of New Mexico, from Carlsbad to Lubbock to Snyder, possibly up to some $1.50 size hail, as a very potent cold front is shoving south across the center of the country here, and this is the only part of the country where there's really any instability to have that hail this evening. So that's going to be, again, this afternoon after about 3 or 4 o'clock as everything's pushing south and we see that potential for some marginally severe hail, and that starts to kind of fade away as the sun goes down and turns more into heavy rain again, as we have very cold temperatures shoving south here across the United States, and that's going to cause no severe weather expected for your Wednesday, and honestly for probably most of this upcoming week. It really looks like we're locking into a pattern for this week where all the warm air is along the East Coast and in the deep south, but we have record cold air really taking over across the center of the country, and this is not promoting any sort of severe weather. Again, I saw somebody ask about Colorado. It is snowing in Denver today, possibly some record amounts here as we went from being in the mid-90s yesterday into the 30s. We have wildfires and snow happening at the same time. 2020 has been weird, and it's continuing to be weird with all these extremes across the country. I think Oklahoma, here in Oklahoma City, we're going to be right in the low 90s today, and I think by the time I get home from the office, it's going to not be that anymore. It's going to be in the 50s. So very interesting pattern set up, and it's going to be not very good for any severe weather across most of the country. Here are the latest in the National Hurricane Center. We got Paulette, we got Renee, we got another, looks to be another possible storm off the coast of Africa, and then possibly something that may turn into a tropical depression as it heads into the Carolinas. So that's what we're expecting we see across the country. We're going to start off here with Tropical Storm Paulette. She's looking pretty good right now. Pretty good spin. Might end up becoming just maintaining a tropical storm status, and it looks like I wouldn't be surprised if Paulette manages to squeak out a minimal hurricane. She's going to be moving generally eastward and then likely making the curve to go north and stay well east of Bermuda, keeping the United States completely clear and free from Paulette. And Renee is kind of a similar story. I think Renee is expected to become a hurricane. She's looking pretty unorganized right now, but Renee will end up turning into probably a hurricane by the end of this week. And the curve's happening way out there in the Atlantic. No threat at all to the United States. The future developments, possibly the one over by the Carolinas or the other tropical wave that's going to be off the coast of Africa, better chance of maybe making it over to the United States. As we are here in peak, I think the rest of this month's going to be pretty active. It's looking pretty likely we will run out of names and heading into the rest of this month and go into the Greek alphabet. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry for the bad news, especially folks in Colorado. Yeah, I usually see snow, and that might be the end of things. But 2020 has been weird. Things might get weirder as the rest of this year goes on, so I wouldn't rule anything out. To the Fat Lady Sings on this one. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that, at HillTrace. And go search us there and follow our page, subscribe, do all that great stuff so you don't miss any of our content. And give us a call at 855-334-4245. Any comments, questions, or concerns you may have. First time at HillTrace, need sub training, whatever it is, it's a great number to call. You can email us as well or visit our website for more details. We'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Where hopefully we'll have something exciting to talk about for you guys, checking on those tropics and maybe see how much snow they got in Denver. So we'll see you again tomorrow at 12. Have a great day, everybody.